He was the game changer, revolutionising English football both on and off the field. But today, amid growing fan frustration, the game was finally up for Arsene Wenger.
It does mean we need to be bold in the appointment and get the person we believe is the right person.
Hi guys, welcome to episode 13 of WengerOut FryIn. Obviously I've done this video straight after the last episode where we saw Nagelsmann in charge of Arsenal. I did in that video say that I wanted to get these videos out as soon as possible because it looked very likely that Unai Emery would be announced as Arsenal manager, and that has actually been done in the process of recording these videos. And on the official Arsenal website, it is now saying that Unai Emery has taken over as Arsenal manager. So we've got the change that all us Arsenal fans wanted. It might not be the one, but now is the time. We really need to start getting behind Arsenal and the players and really be the 12th man and help him push Arsenal onto the next level. I'm hoping that all this talk about only having 50 million to spend is nonsense. Obviously, we need a lot more than that. We need big investment in the squad. I'm hoping he gets the backing to do so. And yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how he plays. He was very successful in Seville. He was very successful in PSG, don't forget. He won the treble last year. But obviously, because he didn't win the Champions League, that is why he's not there anymore. So he has been very successful wherever he's been. It's going to be an interesting appointment. I really hope that now is the time that we start going back to the old Arsenal. It'd be interesting to see how he plays. But yeah, Unai Emery is the Arsenal manager. If you've got any thoughts on that, please leave comments to this video. It'd be great to hear what your thoughts are on the appointment. And yeah, so like I said, this is episode 13. Let's get cracking. Let's see who finished in 8th place. And the man is Graham Potter, former Ostersund's manager. He obviously played Arsenal this season in the Champions League. He beat us at the Emirates. And did he beat us at the Emirates? Yeah, because we won 3-0 away, but then we lost at the Emirates. So yeah, he beat us at the Emirates. I watched some videos on him, and I believe that he used to play for Southampton. He's not really a well-known player, but he wanted to get into management. He got the opportunity to do so in Ostersund, and he really excelled at that. He's changed the football club. It's a massive community together. Well, it's a small area, but they're like a close-knit community. He's really built a good team there, and yeah, he's done superb. He's got some great management skills. Obviously, his stats don't back it up, but he is someone that likes to get players in that potentially nobody wants and gets the most out of them. So yeah, interesting one there. Let's quickly have a look at his career stats. So obviously, as you can see, Birmingham, Stoke, Wycombe, Southampton, West Brom. Nothing like massive here. West Brom again, Reading, York, Boston, Shrewsbury, and most recently Macclesfield, 2004. So yeah, so they're the clubs that he played for. Obviously, there's not a lot known about Graham Potter, but from what he has done at Ostersund, he is someone that has shown that he has the ability to manage. And when I put him in this simulation, I thought, especially once we played him, this guy really knows what he's doing. It'd be interesting to see what he could do at a big club rather than a smaller club. Can he still create that bond between the players and the fans and the club and the community? Can he do that? Can he be successful? So let's have a look and let's see how we done. So as always, we're starting the transfers. We'll look at the history of that, and he only made 2 signings, total of 34 million. He hasn't really splashed the cash. I believe they're 2 young players that he's got, and going out is Nacho Monreal. He went to China for 12 million, and Yasin Fortune as well. He went to Brighton, so a bit of a bargain there for him. He develops into a good player, but obviously we brought in Rodrigo, very good defender, 24 years old. Got the opportunity to develop. Tackling 14 is not the best, but it's still good. He's got marking 15, and he's good at heading with 16. Although his jumping reach could be better. So he's got pretty good stats overall. Had an okay season, 1 goal, 2 assists in 21 games. An average rating of 6.74. And then Leander Dendonka from Anderlecht. Very good player. He's got a lot of promise. Again, he's quite young, 23 years old, from Belgium. Can play at centre-back, defensive mid, in centre mid. Has a lot of improving to do, but again is someone that can develop. His average rating hasn't really shown how good a player he can be. 6.76 is his average rating. But yeah, that is that. So they're the signings that he's brought in. What tactics does he play? Is he going to play a similar one that he did at Östersund? It does look like he is playing a similar one. He's got 3 at the back with a defensive midfielder, 4 across the middle, Ozil playing in the centre, and then 2 players up front. So he's someone that likes to soak it up and really hit on the counter. So that's an interesting one to see. We've not seen this formation used before by any of the other managers, but obviously it's been pretty successful if he's finished in 8th place. So how did the players perform for him? Let's have a quick look at that. And goals-wise, you can see that Alex Lacazette has finished on top. 28 goals in 37 appearances. Aubameyang very close behind, 27 goals in 40 appearances. And the nearest one to them is Danny Welbeck with 15 in 36. So some pretty good performances there. Some pretty good average ratings as well by the players. You can see. But let's have a look at the assists. Who stood out assist-wise? And it's that man Ozil again, 23 assists in 51 games. Granit Xhaka close behind, 18 assists in 46 games, but made a lot of sub-appearances. And then you've got Ramsey, Iwobi with 12 and Mkhitaryan on 11. So a good overall input from a few of the players rather than where we've seen it before, where there's only 1 or 2 players that have really inputted into the team. Which you could probably see as well by the amount of appearances the players have made. They're not as much as like the other games that we've seen. It looks like he's played very much a rotation policy, especially up front. Not a lot of appearances by Lacazette and Aubameyang, where in some games you've seen them playing 60 games. So a lot of rotation there. They were obviously fresh. Very important when you've got fast players as well, so that's worked for him. What about the average rating? We've got a lot of players there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 12 players, all above 7. So an overall good set of results there. Lacazette finishing top with 7.63. Aubameyang again close behind, 7.53 there. And then Hector Bellerin had a great season. 7.36, he was close behind as well. 6 goals, 4 assists in 27 games. So obviously that's why he brought in the right back. I don't know if Bellerin got injured or what, but he didn't play a lot of games there. So, but obviously good ratings there. But the all-important, how do we perform in the competitions? Let's have a look at the Community Shield. So again, not the greatest of starts. We've lost 2-1 to Chelsea. It looks like Granit Xhaka got sent off. Late in the game though, Eddie Nketiah gave us the lead. He's a very good player. He's definitely one to watch. I was there when he scored his first Arsenal goal, 15 seconds after coming off the bench. Or there was probably less than that, to be honest. A fantastic performance by him in that game. Scored both goals against Norwich. And yeah, pretty good season. If you have a look on here, I think a lot of the goals are in the pre-season and non-competitive leagues. But yeah, good performance by Eddie Nketiah. 6 goals in 13 games, giving them an average rating of 7.05. So good performance by him. But obviously, this is the Community Shield. We've lost 2-1 to Chelsea. Not the best start. Hopefully, we can perform in the Carabao Cup. And a disappointing performance here. He's played a lot of the young players. You've got Balogun, Ioma, Benson, Mavropanos, McGuinness. Macy, so a lot of young players. Mavropanos got sent off, but damage already done. We were 3-0 down after 36 minutes at the Emirates. Nelson did get one back, but obviously it wasn't to be, and a poor performance in the Carabao Cup. However, the Carabao Cup, it only matters if we don't perform in the other one. So hopefully we performed in the other ones. Let's have a look at the FA Cup, and not a great performance here as well. So we only managed to get into the 5th round where we lost to Watford. We beat Stoke and Burton on the way. Aubameyang with a hat-trick. Welbeck with 4 goals against Burton. A 9.9 rating. Great performance by him. And we went 1-0 down as well. So, yeah, that was good. But then all these games were at home as well, by the way. Unfortunately, we lost 3-1 at home to Watford. We were 2-0 down. Klasnak brought one back, but Pereira just before half-time. Pretty good team as well, apart from John Jules. Yeah, not a great performance there by Arsenal. So we're out of the Carabao Cup in the first round. We got to the 5th round of the FA Cup and went out to Watford. Hopefully we can do better in Europe. Yes, Potter, well done, son. So you can see here, despite only one defeat in the competition, which was away to Shakhtar, Potter won every single other game in the competition. We got to the final, we played Seville and we won. And we'll have a look at that game in a minute. I just want to quickly run through how we performed in the rest of the games. Again, pretty standard group. Maribor, PAOK and Conved. Biggest win there being 5-0 against PAOK at home. Mustafi, Mertesacker, Bellerin, Nelson and Mkhitaryan were the goals there. We then had Vic Guimaraes, I believe from Portugal, beat them 7-2 on aggregate. And then that's where we lost to Shakhtar. We lost 3-2 away. Aubameyang and Lacazette both with the goals there. But a good performance by Shakhtar. But then we came to the Emirates and we won convincingly 4-0. Mesut Ozil with man of the match. We scored 4 goals. We went through against Freiburg. That was a quarter-final. We won 5-1 on aggregate. The home game saw goals for Ramsey, Bellerin and Aubameyang. We then have Real San Sebastian. In the semi-final, we won 6-1 on aggregate, 3-0 at home, 3-1 away. Iwobi with a goal there. And then we had Seville in the final. So let's go to this game. Let's have a look and see how the final panned out. So looking at that, you can see it's a very one-sided game to Seville. 10 shots, but only 2 on target, 56% possession. They dominated us, but despite going 1-0 down, Alex Lacazette with 2 goals in 4 minutes, and we managed to win, which is a fantastic achievement. Potter has done superbly well there. Who was the best player? So Pizarro was the best player for Seville. No one really stood out apart from Lacazette for Arsenal. Only a 7.6 rating though. But it was enough. We were efficient. We had 5 shots, 3 on target, 2 went in. Well done Potter and Arsenal. We have won the Europa League. So well done boys. And the last competition to have a look at is the Premier League, of course. So let's have a look at that. And it doesn't look like we got off to a good start. 5 defeats up until the end of January. Only 3 draws. So we've got quite a lot of wins there. But disappointing results. We lost 2-1 at home to Newcastle. We lost 1-0 to Chelsea. We lost 3-2 to Man United. Drew 0-0 away to Man City. We lost 4-1 at home to Spurs. That is one thing the Arsenal fans will not like. We, however, beat Liverpool 3-1 at home. Maitland-Niles getting a goal. But we lost 2-0 away to Chelsea. Not a great performance there. Fabregas with a goal. And then the second half of the season saw another couple of defeats. Again, we lost to Spurs. A 2-1 away win, 2-1 away defeat, to Swansea. Drew 2-2 with Man U. So the big games we are not performing in again. We did, however, win the last game of the season against Liverpool away from home. But yeah, not a great performance against the top 6. However, it looks like we didn't really draw many games. There were a few silly defeats in there, but it looks like we won quite a lot. So where did we finish in the league? You can see we finished in 3rd place. We were 10 points behind 2nd place Man City, 11 points behind Man United, who won the league. 7 defeats, 7 draws. It was too many. We really should have done better. And then if you look at the stats here, we've got no one in the top charts apart from Mesut Ozil, who came joint 2nd for assists with only 13 assists in the league. So overall, we won a trophy. So that's what's helped Potter in this one. it's not a bad performance, finishing third, and obviously he's not really invested in the squad. So to come third with that little investment, he's done quite well. Hopefully the following season he will do better. But that is how Potter has performed. So yeah, thank you very much for watching, guys. If you like the video, please like. We've still got a few more episodes, even though Emery has been announced. If you guys still want to see how all these different managers would have performed, because obviously Emery finished 13th, who performed better than him, and would they have been a better choice for Arsenal to appoint? Let's have a look though. Oh, sorry. Would they have been a better appointment than Emery? If you want to find out, please subscribe to... Would they have done a better job than Emery? Who knows? But to find out, please subscribe to the channel. Please stay tuned. Please watch the videos. And I hope you enjoy them. And again, I really appreciate you guys watching. I'm close to the 1,500 views mark, which is another fantastic achievement. It seems to be getting better and better. But I'd just like to thank you guys because you're the ones that make it happen. So thank you very much, and I'll see you soon.